Namaste and welcome to Tune and Frequency. Today I am not going to do the regular frequency reading. I didn't bring the sample, I didn't bring the frequency deck. By the way, my name is Jeena Joan, in case you don't know me. What I brought today is this. This is the Ocean Dreams deck, and it is an oracle deck by Danielle Noel, and this deck is one that I didn't buy. How come? This deck came to me. I shared something, a little text with Danielle when she posted her ideas of this deck, of creating this deck, and she asked, like, what do you think of when you think of ocean? And I shared my understanding with the ocean, which I probably have somewhere in my feed. But yeah, this is how I got the deck. And I'm coming here now, even though the last reading you got like 2 days ago, so it's still like very current, and I don't want to interfere with the other reading. But today I had a beautiful art therapy session with my friend Tina, and I love her work. I've always loved her art, and now she's combining both. She has been doing that for a while, and yeah, I got the chance to work with her today, and what we did was connect to my business and what my freelance work looks like, feels like, sounds like. It's beautiful. We got like a beautiful choir with the leaves, and what she reconnected me with was the image of my comeback coaching, which is a chakra butterfly, I want to say. I drew that painting 3 years ago, and yeah, it became the cover for my workbook. Thanks to Silvana, shout out to you. And I love co-creating with people, and I set the intention for this session today to get something new out of it, what helps me recommit also, because recommitment, if you paid attention, is the theme which I got from Teal Swan on my synchronization workshop. And what I was reconnecting to was my magic, and that magic is deeply connected to my dream, and hence the deck. And yeah, I thought I'd come here and pull a card, and to keep it super neutral, because this is also very connected to myself, I thought I'd come here and I pull a card for myself and share with you what Danielle wrote in the booklet about the card. And this is also to show you that I do have like several different decks which work in a very different way. So one is the frequency deck that we all know and love, and the Ocean Dreams deck, which we're working today with, and the shamanic deck, which to me is like very earthbound. And another deck that I really love is my Blind Spots. It's also a teal swan deck. And the last one would be my, like, the actual tarot cards, which I find give you a lot of information about the psyche. And yeah, I have like one specific layout that I use to then kind of create your path. So if that is something that kind of resonates with you, then let me know and I'll be happy to read the cards for you. All right, so let's go in. There we go. So we got serenity. I can't pronounce that word. Let's see. She picks it up. Sovereignty. So it's a deep dive in water, and you can also see the shape of a shell. All right, let's have a look into the booklet. What I like about the booklet is, like, she orders the cards just like alphabetically, so it's like very easy to find. All right, serenity. Carefree nature, reclaiming your power. I'm returning to my natural state of being. I release all that does not align with my highest good. As you grow in service to your heart, there may be moments when you must relinquish something or someone in order to make room for your own comfort. This may be difficult to navigate at first, as giving something up can often feel like losing a vital mechanism in your life. But letting go is not always the same thing as cutting off a force you seemingly rely on. It is the natural flow of accepting and allowing what has already been set in motion within your heart. When you are able to fully stand in the present moment and see its infinite potential, you then become detached from the illusions of past and future timelines. You can return to the waters that first held you, carefree and liberated from rigid structures and judgment. As we move through our own spiral across many oceans of time, even though we gather new experiences along the way and grow in complexity, our heart may occasionally redirect us to our original state of being. From this place, our outer world will begin to shift in order to energetically match our inner state. How can I rise into my power more? When you are in a state of reclaiming your serenity, there may be many moments that build up to a difficult crescendo, when radical change becomes necessary for your wellness and bliss. Bit by bit, layer by layer, without even realizing it, you may find yourself loosening your tethers you had once left unnoticed. Let your wings unfold. That's exactly what happened in my reading, in my art session. I was spreading my wings. Let your wings unfold and feel yourself lighten. Do not be discouraged by the bumps in the road. When we are faced with a new trajectory, it is vital that we embrace the journey that is necessary to get us to our final destination, even if this direction is within us. As a sentient being, you came here to grow. Sometimes this process involves releasing. Then accept the tides that come with this act of faith. Letting go of often gives us room to breathe into a new space of freedom. This is the power of blooming serenity. Oh my God. Yes, so much to take away from this. So it picks up on a lot of themes that were present in my art session today. And one of it is definitely like accepting the flow and being like more present and connecting to my heart. And I'd say like this carefree nature came out like when I was just sitting there and my friend asked me to create the sound of my business, and I had the option to grab a ukulele or a sound bowl or marbles. Guess what I took? The sound bowl and the marbles, because I do have a ukulele at home, but the marbles are very connected to my childhood. I loved playing with marbles as a child, and then of course the sound bowl is the sound of my business. How can it not be? But the sound bowl was tiny, it was like this small and it made the cutest little ping. And yeah, I was just sitting there and playing with the marbles, and that was what created the sound. And then by the end I was just sitting there and just connecting to my heart, and then one of the marbles was still like rolling, I guess, and it ding, it pinged the sound bowl, and I was just sitting there with my eyes closed, and at that moment I just had that like huge smile in my heart and on my face, because I thought like, wow, the moment that I let go, Spirit takes over and just creates magic for me and those around me. Because of course my friend who was guiding me through that art session was in the room as well. But yeah, I thought this energy is just so beautiful. I can't not share it with you. And even though this reading in particular is for myself, I'm sure that it resonates with some of you as well. And maybe you didn't even know that I have this deck, and now you might be curious and would like to have a reading as well with this deck, because yeah, all these decks that I have like a special superpower and come with a different energy they bring in, but everything is so beneficial. And yeah, I mostly know like exactly what I need, and sometimes in the readings I will like actually pull like from different decks because I catch up, I catch the vibe kind of that person wants or needs that at that moment. Yeah, so this is from me to you, the Ocean Dreams deck. A huge shout out one more time to Danielle Noel for doing that like little like task and creating this little challenge for us to share. And I was so happy when I found out that I won this deck, and she made sure to send a little booklet along with this deck. And yeah, I wish you beautiful co-creations, and stay tuned and see you soon. Take care. Bye.